Moscow has accused Washington and other NATO countries of increasing their arms supplies to Ukraine and turning Ukraine into a powder keg. As NATO Secretary General told Russia to end its unjustified military buildup around Ukraine, the comments by the NATO chief came after meeting the Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba in Brussels. During the meeting, the Ukraine diplomat called on NATO and the West to act quickly to prevent an escalation of violence between Ukraine and Russia. He also urged further sanctions against Moscow and more military help for Kiev. Meanwhile, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has arrived in Brussels for his second trip within a span of few weeks. U.S. officials say on the agenda are Russian activities directed at Ukraine.
First, let me say we are concerned, as I've said in the past, but we've been, of course, watching it over the course of the weekend about the increasing aggression of Russian forces on the border. Secretary Blinken and Secretary Austin are in Brussels this week, meeting with their NATO partners, and we will, of course, I'm sure this will be a topic of discussion. We also remain in touch with Ukrainian officials at a range of levels, but I'm not going to get ahead of their discussions that they're having on the ground.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin will also join Blinken in Brussels. The trip by the two American officials coincides with increasing tensions over Russian activities near Ukraine's eastern border, where Washington says Russia has amassed more troops than at any time since 2014, when it annexed Crimea. Meanwhile, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Monday said that it was Washington, not Moscow, which had to answer questions about its activities in and around Ukraine.
Ответственным странам, с которыми мы общаемся, Турция одна из них, настоятельно рекомендуем проанализировать ситуацию, проанализировать вечные воинствующие заявления киевского режима и предостерегаем их от того, чтобы они подпитывали вот эти вот милитаристские настроения. Касается военной активности Соединенных Штатов, включая поход их кораблей в Черное море, это происходит регулярно. Сейчас это делается особенно напористо, сопровождается агрессивной риторикой, задаются вопросы, а что делает Российская Федерация на границе с Украиной? Ответ очень простой: мы там живем, это наша страна. А вот что делают Соединенные Штаты в виде своих кораблей, военнослужащих, которые постоянно организуют какие-то мероприятия по линии НАТО на Украине в тысячах.
This statement comes after Washington accused Russia of a provocative build-up and after Turkey, a NATO ally, said that Washington, which has provided arms to Ukraine, would send 2 warships to the Black Sea this week. While the Pentagon declined to discuss Turkey's comments, but said the military routinely sends ships to the region.